It's Sunday, July 13th. Yesterday, late in the day, Elon Musk tweeted the following. Seriously, he just said Epstein a half a dozen times while telling people to stop talking about Epstein. Just release the files as promised. Elon owns Twitter. He put that on Twitter. He has tweaked the settings in the algorithm so that every single other person who uses Twitter sees his tweets. I mean, it's like I laugh about this because of what it's doing to Trump and his relationship with his base. And I'm here for that. But don't forget, when local police officers and detectives finally turned their case over to the FBI, their case against Jeffrey Epstein, a case that they started in 2005, and for which the feds finally kind of sort of prosecuted him in 2007, they had identified at least 45 victims of him, of Jeffrey Epstein. From across the bridge from West Palm Beach Island, where Mar-a-Lago is located, a mile down the road from where Jeffrey Epstein was doing all of this. And on the other side of that bridge, there are some incredibly impoverished communities. And if you watch that documentary, Jeffrey Epstein, Filthy Rich, on Netflix, you get to meet a lot of his victims and you get to see the dire, impoverished financial circumstances that they came from and the abuse that a lot of them endured at home before they even met Jeffrey Epstein. One young woman ran away from her home when she was 14 after witnessing her mother and her stepfather beat her stepbrother to death in front of her. Her stepbrother was 8 years old. That was before she ever met Jeffrey Epstein. And then she went to Jeffrey Epstein's house on a regular basis for 3 or 4 years. The abuse that and life circumstances that a lot of these young girls endured before they even ended up at Jeffrey Epstein's West Palm Beach mansion is horrific. And that's why he picked them, because of how vulnerable they were. That's why he picked them. I don't care who's on that client list. If they're Democrat, Republican, I don't care. If they're from Hollywood, I don't care. Every single person who's on that list, regardless of political affiliation, should spend the rest of their lives in prison because of what they did to these girls for decades.